Hi there everyone, welcome back to another round of our co-op series featuring myself, KBTK92, and Fisi Fan 91.
Yeah.
We're here at Chinese Grand Prix for round 4 of the season. It's a very interesting championship situation at the moment, but I'm fairly sure it's going to get even tighter, I think, after this race. It's dry, thankfully, once again, and Fisi, your thoughts ahead on what we've got ahead of us?
It's going to be, like you said, a dry race, which is good, because wet is so hard on this game when you're driving with a wheel. And it's going to be hard for us because, if I remember correctly from qualifying, our top 3 championship rivals, Alonso, Vettel and Ricciardo, are also the top 3 starters in the race. So it'll be tricky to catch them, for sure. Yeah,
let's not forget the Williams surprised, you could say at Bahrain. Massa was leading in that opening stint from a similar position where he is at the moment. He's 7th on the grid in this one today. I doubt he'll be up there again. Expect them to do the 1 stop extra as well. And yeah, it could be difficult, I think. We've been very good in terms of results actually so far this season. If we have a look at the teammate challenge,
it's gone well, but we have yet to win a race, which is kind of the main thing we're lacking at the moment.
Yeah, and we failed to not reach the podium on 1 occasion. That was Fisi in Australia, and so far after that, it's we've been on the podium both the next 2 races.
Bring that up, didn't you?
I'm just pointing it out, you know.
I don't really like to look at the teammate challenge. I'm going to quit this now.
I don't think after 3 races, looking at that standings, I wouldn't have imagined that being a situation at the start of this season. But it's going well so far, but a lot can happen in 1 race. Those greens could go easily onto the other side of the board. But
the thing is, you've performed really well, whereas I feel like I've underperformed. But I don't know. It's just been hard for me, and I don't expect anything easier here really, because China has never been one of my good tracks.
Let's not forget, China's very similar characteristics to Malaysia. Where
it's weird though, because Malaysia tend to do quite well, whereas China I just tend to do not well. So I don't quite understand that, but yeah.
Strategy seems quite basic really. I think that's going to be a theme for the rest of the season really, 2 stops. Seems the most sensible way to go around these things, these 50% races of course. If you're new to the series, running 50%. That's not going to change, by the way. I have heard a few people wanting some edits or something to kind of condense the video, but no, you'll get the full hour. Now sit back and watch.
Let's try to shorten it slightly for them and just cut this intro right here and jump into the race, shall we?
Good idea. Let's go.
Let's go. Didn't get it. Didn't really take a full look at the grid this time, but we kind of pointed out the main things. And my mandatory Kevin Magnussen mention is that he's still in 5th place, so he's continuing to impress in qualifying. So there's the Red Bulls, the guys that were battling in the championship, because remember, in the constructors we are 1 point ahead of Red Bull at the top of the championship after Bahrain.
Yeah, and can we get on the podium? We've got 28 laps ahead of us.
Yep, and the lights are coming on already. It's always scary. And there we go already. Not the worst start, but not the best either.
No, this is going to be a difficult first corner.
Oh, I absolutely hate this first corner. It just doesn't make any sense. And the Marussia, oh god.
I was going to say, I'll try and hang around the outside, but
I tried to just sneak past Marussia on the inside, it worked, but now I'm the outside for 10-2. And Maldonado and everyone is just going really slow. Oh god, the Lotus cars are coming together! Grosjean just pushing Maldonado off the track almost. Whoa! And now I'm being pushed off the track by everyone.
Button, I'm in the gravel trying to get out his way.
In the gravel? Doesn't look like you're in the gravel to me.
I was a moment ago. Now I've got a dirty front tyre going.
I've got a dirty tyre as well. I literally went through the whole braking zone on the grass.
Button's had an absolute howler. No thanks to the 2 Mercedes.
Yeah, I swear he was in the top 10 in qualifying. Button's not had a good season, has he?
Right, onto the long straight, which should favour our engine, of course.
Hopefully. But this corner is so tricky on the wheel. Getting wheel spin quite a bit. But hanging on to me, but there's some kind of side-by-side action ahead. Rosso passing a Sauber, and now the other Sauber is passing.
A bunch up.
Oh god, I've just passed 2 Sauber in one braking move.
Yeah,
I didn't really.
Cars just tripping each other over.
I didn't really intend for that to happen, but it just did because they braked quite early.
I was about to say, oh, it looks like everyone's done the hairpin quite. Nope, nope. There was a Sauber and a McLaren holding each other up.
But not in the top 10 this time after the first lap, so not as good as it's tended to be in some of the other races.
Let's not forget Bahrain was a similar situation. That turns out reasonably fine.
For one of us, I guess. Well, actually, it wasn't that bad for me. It just was frustrating for me because I was outperformed by my teammate. But I'm not feeling supremely confident around here either. But I've done my usual, decent getting through the traffic at the start. But in terms of actual pace, I'm not. Look at this understeer, man. This was insane in the dirty air from Vern. Just the understeer just literally wanted me to drive to India and back.
Just trying to keep it clean at the moment. I'm still stuck behind Gutierrez here. But this is all learning phase at the moment. I've never driven.
And a Toro Rosso. They're going to be quick coming out of this corner. Just so tricky when you don't have traction control like the AI.
Yeah, we're expecting the AI to be pretty good here, to be honest, considering the amount of pass or the amount of zones there are where traction is quite key.
Yep. Come on, Vern, get round. Oh, maybe a little bit of a cutback. He's going to have the inside for the last corner. Oh, maybe I'll be ahead actually. Come on, come on. Yep. He's just about back out of it.
He's gone so slow. I'm now going to go ahead of him. Thank you.
Vern, fucking sort your life out. Here we go. A little bit of a run on Perez. Are we going to be close enough? Nope, not really. He closed the door on me going into the corner. And this corner is just so tricky to get a proper line through. And this is one of the other tricky traction zones, because you're still turning and throttling at the same time. That's when shit kicks off.
I have to say it's been a very cautious opening for us. I'm just looking at the leaders already.
Yeah.
Quite an impossible way ahead, I think.
Doesn't look like there's someone who has flown off away from everyone yet, though, like it's tended to be in the other races.
We can only hope that the championship contenders all trip each other up at the moment.
Yeah. I saw you went wide there, and I went the opposite of wide. I went I oversteered back onto the track.
And now I'm wide again.
This is, oh man, look at Perez with this traction. I had to balance the throttle, half throttle, like through half of the corner, and he's just gone. But let's see, we're gonna have the arrest now actually, and he will not turn it up to Rich. Should be able to get alongside him here. Yep. Braking a little bit earlier than usual because of the DRS extra speed.
Perez has run wide.
Oh, come on, Perez, don't let him through that easily.
Okay. Okay, can you move, please?
Perez. Well done, mate. Well done, mate.
It's only because I just got caught out and tapped him a little bit. Oh, I just doing my head in, just getting through this bit.
There's a bit of a gap now, though. Oh, actually, well, there's a Williams holding up Hülkenberg there, it looks like. The Williams was going really slow, and I'm kind of catching up to them. And that was until we get to the traction zone. Right, let's try to keep on the back of them so that we get DRS on the next lap. That'll be quite crucial. On the next lap, I mean on this lap of course. It's a bit of a train actually. There's a Toro Rosso in there of Kvyat up in 7th place, so he's doing pretty well. And I have not had a great sector, so I don't think I'll have DRS actually. Maybe it'll be touch and go. Either way, I'm not getting fast on the power out this corner anyway.
I wish I could take that corner a little bit tighter on the exit.
Yeah.
But I just can't, because I've got to try and open up the steering to try and prevent this car from stepping it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Had to be so careful. Oh god, there's something. Williams is just all over the place going through the corner there. Taking a very weird line. So I got really oversteering on the curve. Yeah, there's both the Williams cars actually creating this massive train now. Massa at the front of it and Bottas in the middle. Oh god, Hülkenberg, leave me some room, bro. Been pushed out wide by Hülkenberg. So it looks like the Williams cars are struggling with tyre wear already because they're so slow.
Or maybe they're going so slow to keep the tyres in.
That's a good point. They have to go that slow to do two-stopper. All over the place with that section. You're going to be within a second of me now. Which is not ideal, but...
Lap times aren't very good, to be honest.
Yeah. We're not really that much quicker than these guys. It's only in certain corners that we're gaining a lot, but then we get to this bit and they're just gone. And we're not really going to get any advance on the straight either, because they'll all have DRS in that train. As you got a massive launch on me out of that corner somehow. And the Williams is just all over the place again. Hülkenberg's gone wide. I'm defending from Kerry. I can't get on the power almost. That was a bollard, and there's a curb. Come on. Don't want to let you slip through on the inside there.
This is a strange situation. We're on lap 6, and I'm not even in the points
Held up by Hülkenberg. Well, I'm in the points, you're not.
To make amends. Hülkenberg out of shape.
Hülkenberg got out of shape, then I got out of shape, and then you probably did as well. Everyone's out of shape. Oh god, dirty air through here is not good.
Understeering to oversteer.
Yeah, exactly.
This section.
It is, it is. Oh man. Tricky this track on the wheel, I have to say. There we go, oversteer. Now he's gonna be all sorts of issues trying to get out of this corner.
Just fighting the car. This is just bad.
Yeah, I think we both are facing the same problems there. But again, you seem to get better speed out of the corner somehow. Are you sure you're not running a different setup?
No.
Oh man, maybe it was just a slipstream. Hülkenberg's gone wide, and so have I. Oh. I could feel your understeer there.
Just my life right now.
Why is Hülkenberg doing? He's just parked on the outside, let us both through. And the way you're able to power out that corner, whereas I'm just stuck in wheel spin constantly.
Come on, Bottas. Ah, lift up.
Yeah. Then you get also as you turn in here.
Oh, that was just a curb.
So when are you planning to pit anyway?
I don't really. Oh, come on. Don't really know. this lap probably.
Just can't get out of that corner, man. It just literally takes. I literally will have my 50th birthday before I get out of that corner.
Obviously wary of Bottas and his erratic driving after the last race in Bahrain.
Carry pit, sorry, Bottas, man. He's literally lost me half a second at least there.
Bottas
just sat on the apex.
Yep, that's basically what he does.
To the back of him.
That's what he does on this game.
Jeez, that's just lost me a lot of time.
Tyres were very bad there.
You're going to be way ahead of me after this, because I'm going to be held up by him as well now.
Oh, I'm going to come out in this traffic.
And these tyres have seen their
Not
best.
Not ideal. I'm behind all the
tyres are
back marketing.
absolutely gone by now. Need to take it really easy. Yeah. You can see I'm not able to keep up with AI in traction zones when I've got tyre wear, and they probably have as well, but they don't really feel it because of their traction.
Come on guys, don't need this.
Real easy on the throttle there, it wasn't too bad, but we're losing to Bottas.
Hang it in there, that's a good move.
That's expected.
I know I should be using third gear for that corner, but I can't because it understeers too much. And I use second and I get too much oversteer.
But here comes Hulkenberg. I'm actually going to have to defend. Oh shit, just touched the curb slightly and just almost wanted to spin me around. Time to get rid of these shitty tyres. Hulkenberg follows me. Right, what do we want to do?
Learn to pass Bianchi.
I'm going to be miles behind here, I think. I feel like I have they're really slow in lap, just trying to.
You haven't seen my lap being held up by all the new teams. It's not going to be much different.
No, I haven't actually. Ericsson's passed me already, and there I've seen you come past as well. And I've been passed just about by Sutil. Brilliant, isn't it? He's come out literally on my nose.
Have to scare Ericsson out of the way into turn 1 because I don't want to be held up by him for much longer. I've never been more delicate on my right foot before, and then I have been in this race. This has just been unreal.
Pass the tilt, crucial. Hopefully I'll be passing Ericsson on the DRS straight. That'll be ideal. Don't really want to pass him before it. Come on, Ericsson. Yeah, I won't be able to keep up with him through this corner anyway. So I'll have DRS at least.
Sitting duck, Felipe Massa.
There we go, and Ericsson. DRS, and we've passed him halfway down the straight.
Almost got the braking horribly wrong, we've kept it on the road.
I did see Mercedes going a bit wide over there. But it looks like they've stayed ahead of Massa. Sadly. As I've understood, a little bit wide on the last corner.
Come out ahead of all these guys.
Whereas I have not, so you can see you pitting earlier with the effect that that's had on you compared to me. Oh, and Bottas blocked me again!
Ricardo in 6th, which is interesting.
No, Kvyat's gonna just sit there, actually. And Bottas is doing my head in as well, like he did with you in Bahrain. Are you in clear air now?
Yep.
So you're definitely going to be not seen by me for the rest of this race, I think. It's all down to that first pit stop where you got ahead of most of the traffic, whereas I am now stuck behind them.
Could be a lonely one for me then.
Quite frustrating, but what can you do? It's yeah. How far ahead is the front pack?
Well, Ricardo, it's kind of split up really, because you got those two I think that are out front. Ricardo's down in 6th at the moment,
right?
Which is surprising. Something's happened, but
he's not gaining that many points on us then. If we can't catch him, but
he's passing Maldonado.
It looks like actually there's one guy who's miles clear by the looks of the minimap. Oh god, I've hit Kvyat. No damage though.
The last one is so difficult. Yeah, Maldonado's out in 6th.
Surprised I didn't get a warning from the game.
I'm 2 seconds slower than Vettel at the moment.
2.6?
No, I'm 2 seconds slower than Vettel.
Oh, on the lap time? So he must be the guy in front then, surely.
You just done a 1:39.
Jesus Christ. I knew the AI was going to be good right now, but that's just a bit extreme. We can only assume he's on the option tyres, but still, it's quite fast.
You can only assume he's on a pad. Controversial statements.
AI is even, they're using 2 pads with all their traction. God.
Wonder what happens if you like sellotape a controller to a wheel.
It'll just drive the car for you. To try and keep close to Massa here.
Locked up on one of the curbs and I broke too early because I'm just an idiot and ended up looking like I cut the corner there, even though it's just put me completely out of line for the rest of this section.
Right, cut a corner, I think you should be disqualified. Charlie Whiting, get on him.
You hit Kvyat earlier, disqualify you.
Oh. Okay, let's just leave this all in the past, shall we? Right, we managed to DRS past Massa, kept reasonably close to him through the tricky corner, so... Oh god, ran a little bit wide of the hairpin though.
No, they're doing a decent job here.
Stayed ahead.
And he's in the pits.
Maybe he started on the primes actually.
He did start on the prime.
Oh, that makes sense. Huh?
Right, Magnussen in 5th now, Ricardo's making his way up
Go
the
on,
field.
Kevin!
We need like a sound clip of that. Go on, Kevin. You know how much of an idiot you sound. Because no one likes Kevin Magnussen.
Well, the thing is that...
Compared to Jenson Button. Don't get me wrong. He's a cool guy, Magnussen. But he's not Jenson Button.
In 13 years, maybe it will be. When he's as old as him.
And Magnussen's already like out of Formula 1. I've got a feeling you're going to catch me here anyway, so...
I don't feel very confident, but 3 seconds? You never know. The thing is, I think the main reason for my lack of confidence is the way you outperform in Australia and Bahrain, but you never know. This is a different track. And I'm feeling a little bit better on these prime tires that aren't worn yet. I think the main reason I was catching on the previous lap was because of DRS, really.
No, disagree. You were faster than me in the warm-up that we did a second ago in qualifying.
On 1 lap?
It doesn't even matter. It's by such a margin.
You're going to catch up to the guys ahead of you though, and then get DRS and you'll be gone. What?
Or just get held up.
That would be ideal, but you know, knowing you'll just dive on your way past them. Classic Lewis Hamilton style. See, there you go, lost 2 attempts.
It's this bit here that I can't figure out, like.
It's tricky, isn't it?
Closing in on Magnussen by a large margin now, so I'll be with him soon.
Let him catch you. You're the best. exactly the same first sector for us there, pretty much.
Kerry uses traction control. Just watch that middle sector. Watch this corner as I fight offline, trying to keep it on the road.
I was doing the same thing. Do you have DRS yet?
No.
We will have in a second, it looks like.
No. It's just over a second at the moment.
Gap between us stays pretty much the same. 3 seconds there.
No, it went down by 2 tenths. You've got this.
Carry? No. You got this.
Psychological mind games.
If you bottle this and get caught by me, the slower teammate, then you literally...
Well, look what just happened! You've just pulled 3 tenths in! Get back here, Kevin. I'm getting held up.
No, Kevin.
I'm my only I can't drive this sector!
All do Grand Kev. Oh, I literally, I'm feeling like my headset is about to fall off my head at the moment. Oh god, I adjusted it.
8 tenths down on my lap. What kind of lap is this?
The lap of hell. Whoa! I say that and then I got oversteered from hell as well. Literally. Oh man, that was a bit too extreme for my liking.
There's a detection point here. Probably where it says on the mini-map. So here.
Yeah, you're gonna have the arrest surely now.
Yay!
As I went wide on the last corner, that's not gonna help anyone.
Still, you pulled 6 tenths.
No, I lost 1 tenth in the last sector, it was in the middle sector I pulled it.
Yeah, but over the lap. Move, Kevin.
Don't move, Kevin! Block him! Has he moved? Kevin! What are you doing? Did you pass him on the straight then before the corner?
No.
Oh, Kevin, what are you doing? Now he's going to hold me up.
Surprisingly, I'm keeping pace with Ricardo. The gap is still around the same as it was when he overtook Magnussen.
Right.
So, is he on options? This is the next question.
That is a crucial question.
I keep missing that apex. And I run wide. Oversteer.
We're moving into the phase now where tyre wear is going to come into play again.
Yep, as Ricardo's taken half a second off me.
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh,
Finally, I can get on the full power. When you're pretty much on the straight.
Looks quite dark.
It does, but it was 0% chance of rain, so I wouldn't expect anything to happen. Maybe it's just a fog from China is known for its smoky city.
Air pollution. Codemasters nailed it.
It is. Realistic air simulation here going on. That's why on the game I feel like this is such a dull location because of the fog and it just doesn't look very nice.
Generally, this race produced pretty good Grand Prix actually.
It's been alright. Was it 2011 on the first DRS race there, which was pretty good if I remember correctly.
2010 was insane, 2011 was insane, 2012 was insane, 2013 was not insane.
Yeah.
2014 was not insane.
Yeah, this was one of the few races in this season which was not insane. Well, yeah, at least one of the few races in the first half of the season, because it was literally in Malaysia and China that wasn't particularly interesting.
I just remember all the hype because Bahrain had happened and people were thinking, Hamilton and Rosberg are going to be at it in China. Rosberg like Daniel 4th in qualifying.
It's like the only qualifying he bottled pretty much, because he usually out-qualified Hamilton. I just thought I'd just pop that fact in there, because
Kevin, will you just go away?
No, Kevin, just hassle him. Give me a DRS as well. I'm just too far behind to get DRS actually. It's a bit annoying. And he's just...
Here's another fact for you, Jenson Button scored more points than Kevin Magnussen last season.
Well, that season doesn't really matter though, because this co-op season, what matters, and Kevin is leading Button in this one. So there you go.
No.
I think everyone who's watching this will agree that this is more important than the real one.
It can't be Kimi, can it?
He started 4th, so you know it can actually.
No.
It can.
No.
I mean, I know it's not realistic, but it can.
No. We're gonna get jumped by Red Bull and Ferrari.
Oh, Ferrari as well. Damn it. Yeah, at least you have all their drivers ahead of us at the moment. That's not good, is it, for the constructors? I feel like I'm just about able to keep up with the two at the moment, but I'm not really gaining. I'm just here. Holding on for dear life. So when are you pitting?
Never.
Good. Going to the end, yeah?
Try and win the race by not stopping.
Oh, probably work out. Just jump everyone when they pit and just block them down the straight every lap. It'll be fine.
Have we denied Kevin Magnussen DRS?
Don't know, but I've got DRS in him, but I'm too far back coming out of that corner to, you know.
I don't think you have DRS.
I'm gaining on him, so I think you're right, but I'm not close enough to really make a move here.
Oh, I've gone wide, and he's going to have DRS again. I'm just thinking there's the tyres here and thinking there's no way, because I'm scheduled to pit lap 19, there is no way I'm going to be pitting. Vettel's already pitted actually. Has he gone on the prime? Okay, I'm going to have to stay long.
It was probably on the options on the middle stint then maybe.
Maybe. And it was Raikkonen leading the race there, so tragically Kimi Raikkonen is actually on the podium.
Oh, dear me. Well, to be honest, if he takes points away from Alonso, that'd be fine, to be honest. But I don't know if he's actually doing that at the moment. But
he must be if he's ahead, leading the race.
Unless he's on the worst tyres, I guess. Or scheduled to be on the worst tyres in the last 10. So when are you actually pitting?
I don't really know, because I don't want to go in now. There's no way. I did like 7 laps on options.
You did.
There's no way I'm going to be doing like that in the last stint. If I go in early. Why, what are you doing? Pitting there on prime?
I don't really... Whatever I do, I'm fucked, because if I pit now, it's too early, and I might have to go on the primes, like you say, and if I pit, you know, after you, then he'll be gone on the final stint anyway, so whatever I do, it's just not working out. It just sucks being the car behind in these situations. So are you staying out?
Yep. Fisi's in.
Nothing to lose, really.
Apart from a good handful of points in the constructors.
Well, you know, but I'm thinking, surely I can't be dropping back that much in the last stint after taking this gamble. Oh, I've been held up a mass in the box, it just fucked me over as well. Lost a second there. Oh well, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I won't lose any places, and if I'm lucky, I can make this work, maybe.
So what, you jumped on the prime or the option?
This is confidential information.
Oh, is that how you're going to play it? After asking me about my pitch strategy?
Yeah.
Oh, it only works one way, does it? Oh, right, okay.
You think Rosberg is telling Hamilton about his strategies? Do you? Do you?
Well, I won't be telling you anything now.
You didn't need to tell me anything because you know everything.
You're an idiot.
I went on the prime.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Alright, shock and awe time. We respond in force.
Don't know what that sentiment meant, but you know, he sounded serious.
You've been in the military, you should know all this. Although, can you call the
I
Norwegian
don't speak
military?
English in the military, to be honest. Right. My engineer is saying something, but I have my headset on, so I can't hear anything.
Right, mate, taking a drink there as well.
Oh fuck, I forgot. You're gonna be better. You're gonna have better hydration on the last stint, so this is an unfair advantage.
Fires.
Better hydration, better everything.
Yeah, you might actually come out ahead of me here.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think my outlet was that good, and I got held up in the pit box by Mass, I remember as well.
No, that's you.
See, there you go. Nearly. If I hadn't got held up by Massa in the box, then I would have been ahead of you. That's a bit annoying, to be honest.
It's on options as well. It's on.
Come on now. Dirty air through here. Oh, maybe I'm too far back to get it. Wasn't that bad. But I missed a corner just like you. Oh man, I hate touching that curb because it just spits your car out. Come on, get closer.
Are we only halfway down this straight?
Yeah. Oh, the understeer there, man. That was not ideal.
Get out of the way, Kevin.
Where's Kevin? Has it come with this?
I'm just showing a marathon.
Yeah.
And now I'm using squeaky noises to distract you.
I literally have no clue what that was. Anyway, minus is way back, so we should be. Oh god! Speaking of way back, I'm way off the track. Oh man, I just completely messed up my braking point there.
Excellent.
Lost me about a second, I think, and dropped me out of DRS. That's annoying because that's just completely my own fault. And make it harder for me, as if it wasn't hard enough already on the worst tires.
You're on option now, aren't you?
Yeah, but you know, slightly more worn. Doesn't make a difference yet, but towards the end it will, which is why I needed to be close to you. But let's just throw that out the window. I think the squeaky noise put me off more than you, to be honest.
Yes, right, yeah. Well, I have a dog.
It's not squeaking, is it?
That's squeaky toys. I'm used to this.
Exactly.
Get on my level.
I've been practicing the reaction to squeaky noises, whereas I'm not experienced in that department yet.
We are catching Ricardo.
How far is he ahead now?
8.4.
Oh dear.
This could be a battle for P5 today. Or is it P4? That'd be 5.
P5. Well, you're in P5.
Keep forgetting about Kimi Räikkönen.
Well, you're already in P5, so I mean...
Yeah.
Do you think you can catch up to Ricardo in 7 laps?
No. So that's about you getting your rearing gear and getting back up here. But I don't want that to happen.
If you could just take another sip of water in the middle of the corner, then that'd be...
Oh, nightmare.
Yeah, me too. Wide on the curb.
My fuel ain't changing either. That's going to stop me from doing
What's it on?
-1.
Yeah, me too. So, we're both struggling then. I used to run rich down the straight constantly, but now I can't really.
I didn't do it constantly, but it was a regular feature in my race so far. Oh man.
Hairpin is a bit tricky because I want to keep it in second because to limit the wheel spin on the exit. Because when you go down to first, then if you turn too tightly, it'll just step out the back end. But it just understeers in second as well, so it's not ideal.
Optimal. I'm done. See you later.
I'm sorry, what
By
did
the
you
way,
want
that
to
gap to Ricardo was pretty static. Oh no, it's -1 again. No.
Might still -1.
Oh, we had a great lap. Losing time there to Ricardo. So we're just bad. We've got Magnus still behind us, just it being...
Yeah, 1.7. No, sub 1.9, sorry. So he's still a threat, to be honest. Especially for me, because I might be struggling towards the end with Tyra.
Cool.
But I'm just gonna try and hang on.
Try and hang on. Catching up.
Nah, hang on. I'm hanging on to you, I guess. Every time I look at my fuel, I just get depressed. Oh, took way too much of the curve there. And I went too wide on the last corner, so it's not been a great final sector for me.
Still don't have a turning point for turn 1. Keep going in too hot.
Do anyone have a turning point for turn 1? I don't think that's possible to win.
Yeah, that's not my best sector.
Come on now.
Fuel, can you stop messing with my brain?
Let's see, Kevin, I feel like he's catching slightly. It's getting a bit boring, this. He's catching ever so slightly.
I'm coming out to a... Oh no, it's Kimi! Kimi in 4th! With problems!
Oh god.
We're catching someone up.
With problems, are you saying? Has he slowed down massively?
Looks like it. He wasn't there last lap.
Oh man, I keep turning for the heavy now too early. So yeah,
No,
it doesn't
Kimmy's
look like
7.7.
he's far ahead.
So
7.7? He must be back marking.
that's quite sad.
Must be Marusha. Because I mean, Ricardo's
Oh, for
past
God's
Kimmy.
sake, it's Marusha. Why do you have to have like a red car as well?
Just to mess with Kerry's brain again. But I was going to say, if Kimmy is in 4th, that annoyingly means that our top 3 championship rivals are now in the top 3 of the race.
Oh, I'm catching this guy up in the worst place possible.
Please block Kerry, whoever it is.
Give me DRS actually, and then get out of the way. Nah.
Oh, he's going to block me, is he now? Or maybe he'll give me a DRS as well, that's fine, to be honest. I'm getting to the stage now where I'm really feeling the tyre wear, and I don't think I'm close enough to get DRS. Maybe actually, I don't know. I think it was a bit too far ahead, sadly. Shelton. Oh, I did get DRS, that's fine.
Two green cars now to overcome.
Oh man.
One's out of the way, thank you. Oh my god, we're catching Kimmy at a significant
This green
rate.
car, just watch this green car now, blocking me through turn 1. Just watch him, I can see it. I can see it coming. You see it coming. Ericsson, move. He's done well, he's driven turn 1 and 2 properly. He's done well. Well played, Ericsson, I like you.
That gap to Kimmy is now 3.9 seconds.
Yeah, and I've reached the tyre wear situation on my tyres, I'm no longer catching you.
I've ridden the storm well.
Yeah, I'm really struggling now. So it's going to be a struggle in the last 2 laps, but Kevin is about 2 seconds back. 2.6, so he's lost a bit due to the traffic, it looks like. I'll need to think about Kevin now more than I need to think about you.
Oh, blue flags.
And my fuel I need to think about as well, actually, just to remember. That's a bit annoying.
Kimmy has really suffered.
How far ahead?
I don't know, but he's in eye line.
Oh, really? Wow.
.7.
Really? So it wasn't? Didn't you say 7.7 before?
Yeah, I said 3.9 last lap.
Jesus Christ, are you gonna gain points? That's not very nice.
Every point matters at the moment.
Sitting there hoping I'd only lose 2 to you.
You should be thinking of the constructors, thinking, yes, we're going to hold some back from Ferrari.
No.
It's 2.2 in a sector there.
So it'll be, well, maybe.
So Kimmy's got to be on prime
if
or
it's that
something.
much, then maybe even I have a chance. Although I think I'm too far back because I'm really struggling with my tyres, and I'm going to have to save fuel on the last lap. The way this is going. Are you back on optimal? Or
I've been on optimal for a while now.
still on
My light went red just like after I crossed the line.
I can see Kevin behind as well.
1.9 the gap.
No, I'm never gonna be able to catch Kimmy. It's all down to you.
Even though you were hoping I would not pass him half a lap ago.
Yeah, well, it's all down to you to not pass him. Is what I mean. Or to not catch him. Oh, look how close you are to him. It's not even fair. Again, my headset is slipping off my head! Shoot!
I wouldn't have thought this half a race ago. That would be in these kind of positions. Not quite the podium, but
Quick exit adjustment. We were struggling down in the midfield when we had this first stint, battling with the Force Indias and stuff. Man, I'm all over.
Is he just trolling me here? Is he just letting me get tantalisingly close?
Come on, Kimmy, don't bottle this, man.
He is on prime as well.
Maybe he's done a one-stopper. 1.5 to Kevin. I need to save fuel. Down to lean. Come on, fuel.
So much on the steer in this bit.
Come on, fuel. Have I started saving too late? And it's short shift now.
Gap is 1.1.
Come on, Kivy.
Literally
Kivy?
throw it through those corners.
Don't give him DRS. Come on, fuel.
I don't think I got it.
Come on, fuel. Fuel. No.
No, I got it. I got it.
Are you serious?
8th gear.
Here we go. Back to optimal. Come on. We had to defend from Kevin.
No. I just ran. It was just not close enough. I'm about to run.
Defended the inside from Kevin into the hairpin. That was close. It literally went back to optimal halfway through the straight. No. Oh, I've hit the ball hard. Come on. Don't run out of fuel. Yes. Phew. Save those points while skinning my teeth there. And Kimmy stayed ahead of you. Yes.
I couldn't get him.
Sick.
I thought about lunging,
Sick.
throwing one up the inside of him, but I was able to do that. But nah.
I'll take that, to be honest, considering the last like 3 laps. It could have been so much worse. If you had passed Kimmy and I'd been passed by Kevin due to my fuel, then it would suddenly be 6 points I'd lost to you, but in the end it's only 2. It's not too bad. And I think that race, even though I lost, you know, I think I got my morale up a little bit because I didn't get outclassed to the same extent as in Australia and Bahrain. I feel like I was matching you for the most part when, you know, when
You were faster.
when we were on equal tires, I guess, at the start of the stints. And it was down to 2 key moments in this race for me. It was the first pit stop where you, well, it was actually the pass you made on me in the first stint, which gave you the first, you know, the choice for the pit stop, which then gave you quite a gap to me to start with, and then the mistake I made on the last stint, which was quite annoying, which dropped me out of DRS range, but. Oh well, it was a better performance from me than I'd expect based on the last few races. On the last race anyway.
Well, I'm pleased to have got out of that one, finishing ahead, and also getting some decent-ish points. I could have maybe thrown one up the inside of Kimmy, but it would have just not been a clean move, I don't think. So, and plus fuel was very critical as well, so I don't think I would have actually got to the line ahead anyway. But
my main battle was with the fuel in that last stint.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to be spending that last part of the race absorbing all the pressure from you, but it kind of fell away in the end. So yeah, pleased with that.
It's my mistake. It was all my fault. I apologise.
I'm pleased we got fastest lap though. I thought you were generally overall the faster, especially in that last stint. You were kind of showing that until tyre wear kicked in, but. Man, that is a difficult circuit to drive, and that's the first time one of us at least had not been on the podium. So, but we got points, and that's what matters. We've race 4, and it's you know, a long way to go.
For ourselves though, and in the championship, because we're gonna both be. I reckon we're gonna both be in 5th and 6th. Maybe. Actually, you'll still be ahead of Ricardo, but I might drop behind.
It's we'll have a look at the standings in a second, but Vettel, Alonso, Ricardo, all 3 championship protagonists on the podium, which is bad news for us, but you know, we're going to have them kind of races, I think, especially when they qualified 1, 2, 3 as well. Raikkonen 4th, somehow managed to hang on.
Cream.
Me and Fisi 5th and 6th, Magnussen, Massa got some more points, Hulkenberg, Bottas rounded out with a point, I don't even believe that. Button managed to get back up to 11th, any other big names? No, not really. Alright, let's check out the standings and
let's do this. And yep, I've dropped behind Ricardo down to 5th by 5 points behind him, and I'm now 9 behind you, so Not ideal, but not the end of the world.
I'll take that, considering I was expecting to drop out of the front three there.
Vettel with this win has actually jumped Alonso, so he's 1 point clear at the top, and there's a 15 point gap down to you, so we got some catching up to do. Some serious catching up to do, and I don't think Spain will be particularly easy either, but we'll have to wait and see for that.
I think it'll be easier than this.
Hopefully.
But this was a difficult
I think
race.
this was the most difficult so far in terms of the pace relative to the AI.
Just all the traction zones in the middle sector is all one line only, and they're on rails through there. So
yeah,
I think we've done a good job considering that, and I think we've minimised the damage that could have potentially been so much more worse. But
it could.
I'm pleased with that. You're still within, you're a race victory behind. So
I'm not wowed of it yet. So
yeah, and we're kind of well clear of anyone else. So it is definitely a top 5 emerging in this championship battle at the moment. And just having a look through the rest of the names here.
No, really major thing to note. So constructors, and we have obviously, as you'd expect, been jumped by Red Bull now, but we're still ahead of Ferrari.
Just
was that a 1-2? No, it was a 1-3, wasn't it, for Red Bull? So yeah, they've gained quite a few points, and 8 points down to Ferrari. So it's looking like a three-way situation at the moment.
Yeah, and
Kevin's good performances bringing in some good points for McLaren, giving them 4th.
I'm just gonna ignore that, and that's kind of it then. Kind of draw a line down this race, and the result wasn't spectacular. The racing was a bit dull in the middle. At the end, it was quite interesting.
It was literally us being on exactly the same pace as Magnus and relative to each other. So it wasn't that much going on really. But
we
I think there was one pass. You passed me, and then I tried to pass you once. So I guess it's better than nothing.
worth the whole hour. So I can understand why people might be asking for highlights videos. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there anyway. Spanish Grand Prix coming up next. Back to European soil, yes, and lots of great circuits coming up as well as that progresses. But from now, end of yeah, it's goodbye from me, KPTK92, Kerry, whatever you want to call me.
You're so weird, man. Anyway, it's goodbye from me, Fisi191 as well. See ya.
See you soon.